Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigil here and welcome back to another video. So on ISO rates are back, and I'm going to, for the first time in a long time, use Harley without any puppet in the team. I'm gonna have Crown here, because in this soul rate I have two very high level artifacts and I kinda want to use both of them. We have level 8 North Snow Globe on Supergirl, and then we have level 7 gloves, thermal gloves on EPI. Kind of regret upgrading them one at a time. I should have just went all out on North Snow Globe. And if I had a level 10 North Snow Globe, I most likely would have still used Puppet with this thing. But there's just too many passive stats we would be missing out. Also, the usual, this is a... I mean, it's not the new Soul Raid, but it's a Soul Raid I have not played in a long time. So, I am a bit oblivious to my benchmarks here. Let's try this. Oh, it didn't power rebounds. You get so much of a boost in your start with all the Harley fights if you actually use a third special and power rebound on it. Okay, second attempt. Yep, we got it. Now also waiting for the super move. Okay. That out to power generate a bit more. By the way, the burning is from the thermal gloves. Don't mind it, it's just there for passive stats, it's not gonna affect the gameplay in absolutely any way. Not a lot of damage so far, however, we can do this. Which should, yeah, it survives. But yeah, not sure about Crown anymore, because maybe I would have rather had Dark Mellow cards. With the Supergirl buffs, that might have been a bit more optimal. Okay, get a little bit of a power rebound here. We get a little bit of a damage buff here. Okay, the damage is starting to look quite decent. I think on 17 I had the chance to power rebounds with a level 7 Crown. Okay, this is definitely on chance to power rebounds. And we got it. Yeah, specialty would put me at maximum possible buffs. Oh boy, nah, this is good. This is good. We're dealing a ton of damage. Yeah, this man does not stand a chance. Most likely Puppet, Predator, Batman. And it's like a level 8 North Snow Globe on EPI would have still done the job. It's not like I was using Supergirl for anything else. There we go. Easy fight. Let's move on. I'm gonna fight Boss Sub-Zero, and this is one of the bosses that they kind of try to incentivize you to gamble for artifacts, because this artifact actually helps you out a lot in this fight, because you're gonna constantly burn him, and he's gonna freeze you the more you hit him, which is a pretty funny mechanic, and you can bypass that by keeping a burn active on him. But joke's on him, because Puppet also applies burning, so I'm just gonna play a normal Batman the Jaunt in here, no need for the gloves. And honestly, having the gloves on Robin King or on Batman John would have kind of sucked in terms of gameplay. We're far better off just ignoring that thing. See, we're building a freezing meter here. And burning is the first negative effect we get, which is just great. Bro, what? Chill, buddy. Okay, we might as well super move because we have the infinite power active. And we were gonna lose... Bro, can you calm down for a second? Thank you very much. Okay, let's get properly going now with some percentage hull damage. Careful to not double tap the third special. Oh, there's no burning on him though. Oh, there we go, we got it. And even if you don't have burning, it's not the biggest deal, because he's gonna break you out of it by hitting you. And if they really wanted to make this boss dangerous, they should have made him deal a lot more damage than he does, because he is just not a threat. Oh no, Sigval, don't give them ideas. Nah, bro, they are too lazy to go back and change a boss. I think I double tapped the third special there by mistake. Okay, there's no burning now, so we're gonna get frozen here. Actually not. The freeze didn't manage to build up. Oh, it does carry from one character to another. That's pretty interesting. I forgot about that detail there. Also, I think abilities are unaffected by the freezing meter. And the only way you can trigger it on yourself is with basics. Kind of an interesting mechanic, but not a difficult fight, I would say. That's gonna be it for this one. Let's take a look at the rewards. Wow, we get Speed Force Splash and Amulet of Might. That's great. I would actually be mad if I got to pay to win artifact from this one because I don't need any of them. They are just awful. And I would rather drop it on another Soul Raid. I haven't dropped it in like any Soul Raid artifact specific from the Soul Raid rewards in like almost 1 year, so I'm not making expectations anyway. Against boss Batman, I'm gonna try to kill her with Mr. Freeze and Puppet Zatanna. And Beta Club on Mr. Freeze. I did get the 1 billion, the 2 billion damage before with this team. But it's a bit tricky. And it relies a bit on luck. And the only reason I'm doing this specifically against her is because I feel like she's the easier fight out of all the fights we got here. Though she should still deal a pretty decent amount of damage because of the modifiers. I do vaguely remember her one-shotting my characters with a block third special, so hopefully my mind is exaggerating that situation. Okay, because of the Beta Club, we should be able to trigger the puppet relatively fast. Okay, that's active. Just spam third special with Zatanna. So let me remember the trick, because there's actually a trick to this fight. The thing is, you need to have an area so she gets frozen again. Though we're not doing well, because I should break the freeze with Zatanna. Zatanna should be the one breaking the freeze, and she should be frozen when Zatanna tags in. Not because... Let me spam this a bit. Not because Zatanna benefits in any way from this, but it's just the optimal gameplay loop. Okay, jump attack, second special, and yeah, this is the optimal tagging loop. And now we do third specials with Zatanna until she gets unfrozen and then frozen again. And we can already see some huge damage from the Mr. Freeze puppets. Have waited a bit more for that second special on Mr. Freeze. Okay, 42. That's huge. That is absolutely huge. It all depends on how many damage against target you manage to have active at the time against her. Oh boy, this definitely went so well. This went so well. I missed this team. This is actually one of my favorite teams, I think. I just love that synergy specifically. Gonna try to go monkey mode on my boy Martian Manhunter. Gonna have Beta Club on Grodd, Puppet on Brainiac, and then we're gonna have a level 8 Norris Snow Globe on Robin. Yeah, let's hope this goes well. This man is a very chill dude. He doesn't really have any bad modifiers, but also I remember about this man that if you mess up once, you're gonna regret it, because he's most likely not gonna kill you, and for sure he's not gonna kill me here with Grods, but he can tag you out, can keep you tagged in, and for this fight specifically that we're doing here, that is an absolutely terrible thing to happen. Boy, that corner is so far away. Not sure if I should risk jump attacks here because of the previously mentioned reasons, but yet again they do so much more damage. Okay, 19 million swipe. We might not need to risk the jump attacks here. I know I'm at full stacks with I mean, I'm not yet actually. But even after I will be at full stacks with Brainiac, I'll keep doing this. For the same reason we kept spamming with Zatanna. I get scared a bit. Because this man's super move is a lot more dangerous than you think. Buddy, can you stop doing that, please? Let's push him all the way to the corner. See how our damage absolutely plummeted to the ground as soon as I lost all my damage against target from puppets. It's funny that I have to go through this puppet loophole to get the same performance. Bro, are you serious? Level 8 puppet, you missed the disabled 2 times in a row, buddy. What's wrong with you? Are you not feeling great today? What is this? But yeah, I have to go through this loophole to actually get the same result I was getting before the Batman Ninja Team nerfs and reworks and whatever. Yeah, that's an okay value we got from Growth, because it peaks at 17 mil. 3 and the 4th. Now we tag out. I might not kill this man. And honestly, bro, I pressed the goddamn tag out. I have to shield there so I don't get forcefully tagged out, because you can't tag in for a while as far as I remember when that happens. But yeah, you know what made me not kill this man if I don't kill him, and I think by the looks of it I'm not gonna? The map. How long the map is, and how long it took me to push him all the way to the corner. Buddy, can we get good value here? Oh boy. Yeah, there's gonna be some cleanup required here. We had such a good track record on today's fights, and then this man came in with his long-ass map. And also not getting luck on the crits and lethals at the ends. Yeah, this kinda sucked. But it's okay, it's definitely in cleanup range for most of the things I do cleanup with. Okay, so we got Twin Blade King here, and I've been waiting for this moment for quite a long time, because ever since they added the Twin Blade to the game, they just kept rolling newer soul rates, and this is not the peak of what I can do, because I have 2 level 10 God Killers. If this was the last contract, it would be a total different story, but we're gonna have the highest passive stats I ever had on Twin Blade King with level 8 North Snow Globe and a level 7 the other thing, thermal gloves. So let's see how this goes with slightly higher passive stats than usual. Not an optimal fight here, because I can't really combo Interrupter. I mean, technically there is a possibility, but I'm hoping I don't have to do that. Just stacking passive as soon as possible. We are not gonna really be in a position to do damage in the first minute anyway. What they're gonna do is lock her into an infinite combo like this. King, third special. Swipe that 3 times. Swipe right, Raven. Bam. We reset Darkness, then we tag him from a block. And gets back in there. By the way, I still don't have as much armor pierce as I should have on King. So this would work a lot better if I had the proper talents. But I don't really see the reason to do it on the main account. I mean, on the secondary account I'm kind of lazy to do it, but on the main account I don't really see the reason, because on one hand I have Beta Club, which is Twin Blade but a bit better. But like on the other hand, I like using Twin Blade a lot. Okay, Dr. Fate, can you do us a solid and tank this? There we go. I don't think that would have even killed King, but better safe than sorry. My bad, my bad. I forgot they switched positions when I tagged in Dr. Fate and I had the wrong tag in there, though it's fine. And yeah, the damage is pretty decent. I was getting similar damage out of Raven on a Soul Raid with a lot lower passive stats. I think it was actually the last Soul Raids. But there I tried to buff her with both Brainiac and the new Supergirl, so she had a lot more help than King does here. Not to discredit Dr. Fate in any way, but he's not giving me damage at all, he's just giving me utility. Which leads to more damage obviously, but it's not flat amount of damage. And yeah, we absolutely destroyed her. Which makes me even more sad about the previous fights. Because that got messed up. Ruining our perfect track record. And it was Manta here, and this is one of those fights that I'm really gonna benefit from a good thick shield from my boy Green Lantern, because we have a lot of passive stats. There's no particular reason, by the way, Twin Blade on Manta, there's no particular reason why I have no gears on the other two guys. I think it was a Chaos tagging fight at some point where they kind of need to die, and I just don't bother equipping them again because I don't really need gears on them. So that wasted a lot of time. I was just trying to get a good tag in for Manta. How is he doing so much to the shield actually? Okay, never mind. We can combo and chop him. But I would have preferred to not worry about it. Okay, super move and tag out. We get the North Snow Globe clone. Good thing I did not let that die, because that would have made Manta not tag in time to keep his passive stacks. Again, pushing him all the way to the corner of the longest map, and now we start doing damage, because I can activate the Jokerized Veterans now. I mean, I could have earlier, but I was saving for super move. Shield is almost gone. Gonna have to focus now. They've done one more combo there, my bad. Before having to reset Joker as Veterans. Okay, that's done. And I think that was the last fight on the main account. Let's move on to the secondary account, because at this point you guys are tired of me flexing pay-to-win artifacts most likely, but I've been waiting for a long time to test out some stuff and to reuse some stuff with high passive stats. But yeah, let's move on. So now on the secondary account, we're going to start with the fight against Robin with Twin Blade on King. And we're Snow Globe at level 5 and 3. Again, now upgrade your artifacts one at a time. Don't split them anymore, it's not worth it. Also, this is just a little bit of a warm-up fight, because we're gonna have to deal with this man over here, which is not gonna be fun. I don't remember if he's got the super shield or not, and then we got the other two guys. But this man worries me. But yeah, let's see how it goes here. I'm not sure I have enough damage to one-shot, but we'll see. I also get a little bit of a class advantage on King, which is nice, I guess. Okay, let's get going. I know I went and got so many stacks on Raven, I was just doing it on autopilot, but for King it's not really the best thing you can do. It's the best thing you can do for League of Anarchy, but with King, it's kind of pointless to have all the stacks on Raven fast because he doesn't have his own stacks. Though we're still dealing some decent damage here. Even without all the King stacks. Dr. Fates, tank this for me, thank you. I think I could have tanked it with Raven though. I guess that was a bit of wasted time. Who cares? Do we super move here? I think we do. Okay, it's back in the corner. That was definitely worth it. That was a very fast push back to the corner. Because yet again, whenever you do super move, the downside is you get back to the middle of the field. Did I even do third specials at this point? I feel like they might be wasting some damage. Well, if it's on 40 hit, it's kind of worth it. Yeah, 20 mil is kind of worth it, indeed. I definitely like the camera shaking for some reason in this fight. Makes you really feel the weight of the attacks. Yeah, we're not gonna kill this man though, it's fine. We did a very decent amount of damage. We're very close to the point where we kill here. And it's gonna be an easy cleanup. And oh boy, on this count we got plenty cleanup teams. We don't really have many one-shot teams, but cleanup teams, we can definitely arrange that. Okay, so let's see if this man actually has a super shield. I have not a Snuggleb on Deathstroke at level 5 and level 3-1 on Harpic Scarecrow, and got here on Batman Laughs. Batman Laughs is here just in case Deathstroke dies. And we need to do something else with our time. But yeah, I hope he can kill me, because I have quite high passive stats and he might not be able to. Yep, he's got the reflective shield, boys. We're in for a treat here. I mean, Batman Class Special 2 can also disable it, but there's a lot of ways around it, even if you don't do that. Okay, so now he's gonna go ahead and use a special one. Same as you, he's got the cooldown on his specials. He can't just spam specials one after the other, so after he has used the special, that's the perfect time to hit him, because he can't shield. And thankfully, it looks like he's definitely gonna have the damage to kill me. Okay, this is fine. See, no shield, even though this was not the most optimal use of that strategy, because I didn't capitalize on it as soon as he used the special, so you have a decent window of opportunity. Bro, stop swiping. If he swipes towards me, he's not gonna use the special. Bro, that's bullshit. I had no window to block there. Hate when that happens. That works, I guess. If he's gonna do super move, I'm gonna let him. Okay, and the clone spam special too. Because at the start here, he did not even have an energy for shields. So we're not dealing much damage to him. Okay, we managed to back away from that. This one's kind of wasting time, so I'm gonna try my luck here. Though I have not seen any... Oh, there it is. I was wondering if he was bugged or not, because I haven't seen him using his shield at all. Yeah, I could not back away fast enough. Deathstroke back off animation is still too slow to back away from the Rod Special 1. If I'm far away enough from him, I'm gonna trigger it. Okay, let's get some Batman Collapse action in there. Because he's gonna get more done than Deathstroke is gonna get in the time left. We're gonna get a bit sweaty here and actually combo and chop his ass. Perfect. And that gives me a window for another special too. I mean, this wasn't perfect. I wouldn't even call this fight great, but it's progress, okay? It's progress towards killing him. I use the Gavarki here, and you might be able to see the difference between the main account one and the secondary account one, because here you have lower passive stats and the arguably worse support character and a lower level crown. It's pretty much just the team I used against the same boss on the main account, but worse. But I'm gonna try my best regardless. Here we don't have to stack the Supergirl passive though. So what I'm gonna do is just rush towards the Harley super move. We could try... Oh, buddy, never mind. I was gonna say we could try to use a third special and get lucky with the refounds, but I got my combo broken. So that's not gonna be a thing. Okay, super move. Oh, of course he backs off into a jump attack and breaks all my combo. Of course he does that. Why wouldn't he? Okay, we get a little bit of a power refund here. I don't think that's on combo to have even a chance to get the power refund there. No power refund there either. Going great so far. Okay, we get the power refund here. And another one. We don't need to hit every single one, but we need to hit enough of them so that we build a bit of a buffer of energy, so that here, for example, when I miss it, I can still use special 2. So this is not gonna do that much damage against him. I mean, we're gonna half health him most likely. That's most likely gonna be the benchmark we're aiming for here. But yeah, on this account, I think the puppets, Predator Batman with Harley would do more damage here than Harley does alone. And yeah, I know the last swipe is not on stun, but a lot of the times you need that to have enough combo for power refounds. Now that I'm full on power, I can just not use the last swipe, and it saves a bit of time, I guess, if you really want to be that efficient. Now we did a lot more than I was expecting, so I'm quite happy with this. Though I don't think it's in a decent cleanup range for a lot of teams. Though it's in cleanup range for Batman the Drowned if we want to do that. Against this man, since his full health, we're going to deal some percentage hull damage. I have a level 1 puppet on Zatanna, nor a Snow Globe on Black Adam to give me passive stats, and a level 6 puppet on Sir Banshee. So the plan is, yeah, we don't care about these. I was looking for if we can disable his abilities, because that's important, because with some bosses you can't do that. But yeah, I'm gonna try to activate Puppet with Sir Banshee. And I'm going to tag Zatanna to deal her percentage hull damage and give me a little bit of a damage buff. Now we spam third special with Zatanna. And we lost infinite power, that's fine, this man will put us back on. And just keep spamming this, that's a lot of percentage hull damage. And a good amount of damage buff. Okay, damage buff is maxed. Percentage health is maxed. Gonna do this a couple of times with Sir Banshee to build a bit of a buffer. Super move too. I don't actually know if I've survived this. So we're gonna tag Zatanna in there. Okay, that was not bad actually. Would have easily survived it. Gonna do a couple more of these, because if I do a third special, I'm most likely gonna lose infinite power, and I still did. And we got the negative effects from this man active. This is bad. And I lost it again. And I think yet again this man's... Oh, they were not active. Okay, this might be pretty good. We might be able to get back on track here. And yet again, this man's effects were active for sure there. We lost it with 2 negative effects from him. Oh, and we lost it again. Please put the tag out disabled back on Puppet. Make it work again. I'm losing my mind here. This is just awful. Oh god, it gave it to me for half a second. I got my hopes up and then it took it away. Anyway, main goal here was percentage hull damage, so it's not that big of a deal. But it still pisses me off. And I lost it randomly. Of course. Well, that's about it for this team. Didn't do too badly, though it was mostly the percentage damage. Going to fight Red Hood here with Batman Drowned. I got God Killer on her. Then we have the level 5 and the level 3 Nora Snow Globe. Classic Wonderman is not available here, which is my usual choice, though Red Hood will do just fine for Batman the Drowns. We get a bit of a class disadvantage here, so that's gonna slightly decrease my damage. Waiting for passive to be active again. There we go, super move, and he's gonna do his super move. We should look forward to doing Red Hood super move whenever we have a full power bar and we have the passive active. Because Batman Drone is gonna do all her damage. I mean, most of it. We're not gonna do basics, but most of the damage will be done even when Red Hood is tagged in. So that's what we're looking for here. I messed up. My bad. And this is a terrible time to mess up, because if passive was active, I wouldn't have cared. But this wasted a little bit of time. There we go. Super move from this man. Whatever, I don't care. You can do anything as long as passive is active and I don't die, obviously, which is kind of impossible. With all the attack reduction, I can mess up as much as I want, or not once. It doesn't make any difference. Okay, so we're gonna have roughly 4 more Batman on the Drum passive activations. The last one might not reach full duration. And that's because of the mistakes I did with Batman the Drum. If I didn't mess up there and I was hitting him when he got me there, I would have gotten full duration on the last activation. It might come into play. We might be missing just that exact amount of damage. Or not, because his health is not really going down. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we're not killing this man with Batman the Drone, that's for sure. Also, you might be like, why not use Batman the Drone against the shielded rods? That's because he's got crit immunity, and oh boy, I don't want to try to combo interrupt him. That would be terrible. So I think I'm gonna wait until tomorrow to maybe use one more time the percentage health him against him. And after that, I'll see what I can do to clear the fight. But he's just awful. And I don't have Robbing King to just straight up get rid of that great resistance without having to equip Dark Maul cards. Yeah, and this is gonna be the last activation, and this is what I was talking about. If I didn't mess up there, we would have had something like maybe 7 more seconds on this one. Which actually would have done a decent amount of damage. Not 7, because it was not gonna last that long, but you get the point. It's gonna be left with 100 mil health. Okay, so here we have Joker with puppets. And we should have a very easy time clearing this. At level 3, North Snow Globe on Robin, not gonna bother clicking again. Yeah, we should have a real easy time clearing here, and Puppet should definitely activate without a problem. Oh, we can't disable specials. That's one less negative effect. If I get it going once, I should still be fine. Okay, that's great to get the burning. Okay, okay. Oh, we can disable specials with puppets. I guess that's excluded from the boss modifier. Keep spamming this. And super move, not worth taking out, I'm not gonna die here. Famous last words. Pushing back all the way to the corner. Now we just spam this. And he should be done in quite a few third specials. He didn't have that much health, and I think I can get to 250 mil with this thing. And he had like 100 mil. So it could be done any moment. There we go, that's Red Hood down, and that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think about the fact that On Ice Alright is back. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!